Good afternoon. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewer Line Check Professionals near 851 Hart South Street in Pacific Palisades, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is the portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are underneath or interior to the structure. Today's video examination does not focus on the building drain line system, so further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system. A licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so I've accessed today's main sewer line from a 4-inch maintenance access on the right side of the building. We pushed through about 40 feet of the building drain line system, and then the line's exiting the building actually on the left side, about halfway in between the front and the back wall of the house. It's coming out there on the left side, and then it pretty much runs in a direct path from that left side all the way to the connection at public sewer. It does turn a little bit to the left, kind of more towards the center of the driveway at about 30 feet, and then it's pretty much a straight run from there. So we're going to be doing the examination coming from public sewer, first back up to the access point, first back up to the part where the line exits the building, and then we'll pass through some of the building drain system, and you can see the access point that we used today. And I'm going to just turn off the water. I do have a little bit of water running from the hose, just to help glide the camera out there, but we're going to go ahead and turn that off, and then we're going to be pulling back from public sewer.
You're off?
Yeah.
Oh. Hi, Frank. I just got a
Alright, so pulling away from public sewer, we are in a 6-inch diameter section of pipe. So what this is a section of vitrified clay which has had a lining system administered to it. Now, a lining system is essentially it's a sleeve that's run on the inside of a pipe. It's basically a combination of a fibrous plastic material. It's inflated with a bladder, or it's run on the inside of the pipe. It's then inflated with a bladder, and then it's filled with a resin and left to harden. And so what it produces essentially is a hardened sleeve within a pipe. And it's promoted as a rehabilitation method for older materials or older systems.
Thanks so much.
Now what it can do in the sections of clay pipe is that it seals those joint areas. So it can effectively produce a pipe which you're not going to have root intrusions coming in, which is good considering the other material that we're in, which I'll cover when we get to it. Now, I can't say whether this was an approved lining system or not. There's plenty of lining systems on the market, and that's something that would have to be investigated with the permits that were pulled and what materials were used. But so far, what I can tell from this lining system is that it was installed properly. Isn't any major cracks or breaks in it. Isn't any major gaps in where the liner was run and where it was not run. So they did do a complete job of installing it. So we'll just keep an eye here to make sure there isn't any damage there to that liner. And it looks like that's fine. So the section of liner is in acceptable condition. You will want to keep an eye on it because it is a section of material and a piece of material which does have the possibility of starting to wear away or kind of start getting cut up with whatever debris is getting past the liner. But as of today's inspection, that lining system looks good. So here at 45 feet, we're changing from that liner into a section of ABS plastic. So now ABS plastic is the only material we'll be looking at for the rest of the inspection. So we'll just cover that ABS plastics are an excellent material for main sewer lines. They have a long surface life expectancy. They also have a very smooth inner surface, which makes them very efficient at washing out debris. And lastly, they're intended to be impervious to root intrusions. So overall, they're an excellent material. Now, when I was gunning out there, I didn't see any major issues with it, anything that was wrong, particularly, but we will be keeping an eye out. I did have some water running when I was going out there, so there's things that could have been missed on my way out. And right now we're running along the left side of the house. Alright. Well, it does look like there's a little bit of buildup here of a little bit of debris, a little bit of particles in there, but line's not broken at all, and The debris that is in the pipe isn't blocking anything, so that's good. Alright, so right here where we're making that turn, this is where the line's coming back under the house. So this is the building drain system. Again, as I said in the beginning of the video, it's not the focus of my examination, but we did pass through it, so I'll comment. Essentially, we're still in this section of ABS plastic, and that's what we're kind of keeping an eye out for, just making sure there aren't any breaks or cracks, any misalignments or misslopings with the pipe. Alright. Now we do have a little bit of standing water in this pipe. Not the biggest concern, seeing that this is a section of ABS plastic. With that smooth inner surface, it isn't so much of an issue having a little bit of standing water, but it is just something to note. The line might need to be cleared out from this clean out here on the right side. We see here 43 feet, the pipe's about a third way full of water. I shouldn't be saying that, but again, not the biggest concern with the type of pipe material that we use today. Alright, so you can see here, this is the right side of the house. The clean out axis that we used was this clean out cap right here, and then we've got this white cap that just screws on. Alright, so I'm going to take a photograph of that clean out, but with that, we're going to be wrapping up the video portion of the examination for today. Once again, this is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. Thank you very much. Have a pleasant day.